Bagels.
Okay. Yeah,
Bagels.
everybody's mic
Bagels.
is on. Okay. Play
Everything
the intro.
bagel with butter. Let the chaos reign. Bam, when they meal, when they meal. Bam. Bagels.
There's the intro.
I was called a bagel for 4 years of my life. Thank
That's
you. Shout out
incredibly
Jared
cruel.
Mitchell.
I don't know how to
Thank you for
respond
that
to
amazing fact.
Of course.
Hi, welcome to King's Cast. I'm your host, Cuphead, aka the Kyng-Pin parentheses of Spades,
I
joined
heard
with.
Cuphead. Did anyone else hear Cuphead?
All right, I'm going to try this. I'm joined with Mike Foley,
Yeah.
Music McCormack, and Jared Goetz.
Not yet.
Wait.
What?
Hey, yo.
I'm missing the joke. But
I
I'm confused.
Respectfully.
constantly mix up Jake and Jared's name, probably because they're
Jake.
too tall.
No, he's got better hair now.
Hey, yo.
No offense, Jared. I love you, Jared. but-
Them's fighting words.
That's Jared.
I always mess up Emily's
That's
name.
Jared.
Who's yeah.
Emo.
Now I'm
whatever, music,
confused
whatever.
It's
again.
fine. Whatever.
I don't think I've ever messed up your name.
It's hard. It's hard to because it's literally microphone and Foley Studio. Like,
Wow, so cute.
I hate it.
Well, okay. Anyway, hi,
There you
welcome to
go.
King's Chaos.
Hi.
People are gonna be in and out today. We got one of them hectic episodes, but hey, people actually
Chaotic
showed up.
episodes.
Yeah, people actually
Oh.
showed up this week, which is cool.
Wow,
Imagine.
you're really calling people out that didn't show
Imagine.
up.
It was my
the
50th
people.
birthday.
It was what?
It was King's Chaos's 50th episode. We were gonna have a party.
We
Were
did
we
have
actually
a
gonna
party.
have a party?
No,
I was gonna say if there was a party, I would have skipped laundry and come here.
nah, it's fine.
But
We had a
I didn't have
party.
any clean underwear, my guy.
It's
Um,
okay. That's cool. But no,
glad you do
it's fine. It's
now.
fine. It's fine. There's nobody to blame. It's my fault.
What?
I didn't send out an invitation and nobody came.
That's true.
What a shame. Anyway, hi. We are here. We have a topic. Kind of. Yeah, I'm gonna be
Topic of
honest.
Doom.
Well, here's the thing. Everybody knows I've been stealing most of my conversation topics from
Joe
Reddit.
Reddit about it.
no.
Whoa.
What?
What?
Anyway,
See.
today I'm stealing our topic from WMSC member Madi Zunigo, who isn't here. Nobody tell her, okay?
Hi, Marty.
No, credit where
Mm.
credit is due. Monty came up with this idea for her show, and I really like the idea.
So you
we're
stole it.
kind of, but it's okay.
Borrow.
You soiled it.
It's okay because it's
Soiled
different.
it.
It's different people talking about different
Soiled
people.
it.
Right now, we're going to talk about first impressions of everyone.
Hi.
That was very intense.
Yes, hi. Sorry.
Dude, relax.
Who wants to go first?
I'm going first
Okay.
because I have to. I have to dip.
That's true.
But I don't
Okay.
actually know.
Try telling 3 stories in
Oh,
5 minutes.
okay,
Go
so
ahead.
My first impression of everyone in the room, unfortunately, was I met everyone through Zoom, but they didn't know that I knew them before I knew them. I knew all y'all before y'all knew me because
Yes.
I just kind of sat in the Zoom with my camera off because I'm really awkward.
No, I
and-
think most
well,
people
no,
did that.
I feel like I probably spoke to Kyle the most because we were in the music team, and like the only thing that I really did was go to the general meetings and the music meetings. So we kind of spoke. And the first time that we actually spoke, it was one time where I left the meeting like too early, and then I came back and it was only you and Jared, and you guys, I feel like you guys were talking about interviews or something. And I was like, hello, like I'm gonna do like the hand thing. Like I was like, hi. And I just was really excited to just talk to people. And I feel like that might have been the same day where you were wearing your motionless and white shirt, and then you were like, hey.
I don't know if I was wearing it, but I,
don't know.
recognized
I
you
was
were wearing
the
it.
motionless shirt, and
I'm
then
like,
you recognized it, and you're
I
like,
own that shirt.
I have that shirt. And
I
was
went to
like,
that concert.
oh, awesome, that's cool. And then
I
left.
saw them. My friend, I took my friend. He watched the Mets game the whole time.
No,
Sounds like a good friend.
No,
That's
he-
tragic.
I'm glad he went with me. It was fun. And then that's the same day he showed me Ice Nine Kills. And now we're here.
And,
I want to say, people at the station actually listen to Ice Nine Kills
this
now.
is true.
And I feel like I did something.
You did. I'm proud of you.
Me and Emily were going to see him during spring break at
Mhm.
Monster Mania Con. Spencer
Yeah.
was there, and we were playing the album, and she was singing along. and I felt really proud of myself
You did
because I
so-
feel like I did something.
you did.
Not-
I'm so proud of you. I'm sure him is proud. So I knew of Mike for like a little bit, but like our first interaction was over Discord when he wouldn't stop like dissing Big Brother
It's because it's mid.
because Mike hates Big Brother.
I really do.
And I love it, but I don't like it is the best worst show in my it's not a
No.
good show.
Listen, I'll agree with you
Yeah.
because I did in the Discord. It's if I'm gonna have to be forced to watch reality TV and you're making me between all the Kardashian shows and Survivor and Big Brother.
What do you mean all? There's
They
more
have
than
another
one.
one. They have another one on Hulu.
Say it quickly, I gotta go.
No.
I'll admit, yeah, Big Brother is okay. I can tolerate Big Brother.
I
Respectfully.
I like
I
the
appreciate it.
she was explaining this to me yesterday. I like the concept of Big Brother, but
Mhm.
I just have a natural aversion to reality TV,
Mhm.
and that's why I'm
Well,
opposed
the
to it.
show is also exhausting because it's on 3 days a week, and also there's live feeds, and then you got.
I can barely keep up with shows one day a
Yeah.
week.
I don't even watch TV. I don't watch
Yeah.
film. I don't even do that much, even though that's literally what I want to do. But there's something about Big Brother, also conveniently in the summer, that I will make time for. It's a little exhausting to keep up with.
Speaking of film,
Mhm.
I'm going to cut you off because you do have to go and do something.
I know, but I gotta talk about Jake.
Talk about Jake real fast.
You
Yo.
can do it when you come
Hello.
back.
Do it
No,
in summer
no, quick
heat.
comment. My first impression of Jake was the talent show last year.
Oh,
And you were
right.
performing, and I was like, wow, that guy's really cool and really good at music. And I was like, that I wanna be his friend. And I hope I am. At
Who
the
are
very
you
least,
for?
you tolerate me.
Yeah.
That's what I appreciate. And that was my first impression of Jake. And then I followed you like on Spotify immediately, like
gosh.
following that. I was like,
Imagine.
what?
I forget
What?
you can follow people on Spotify.
Yeah.
Man.
And yeah, quickly, that was my impression of everyone. Is Kyle's okay, and
Okay.
Jake is really cool, and Mike is the worst.
Yep.
No, Mike's cool.
It was a joke.
Yeah, Mike
It was a
is
joke.
terrible.
No, I am fully
yes.
aware.
Okay.
Do you have a quick comment? Am I here for this comment?
I don't know how to comment off that, but I do like. I'm going to let you go because you have less than 2
Okay,
minutes.
goodbye, streets.
I
I'm gonna
do
go,
hope you come back.
to your
For the,
interview.
do
I hope
you
I
have
do
time.
too.
Oh,
Yeah, I
the
got to
interview
talk to
show.
my screenwriting professor.
All right.
Shout
Well, good
out,
luck.
Adrian. Okay, peace out.
Peace.
Adrian.
Yeah, I will say Mike was probably on one of my favorite episodes of King's Chaos when it was
Yeah.
pre-recorded.
I forgot I went on that.
So my first interaction with Mike, I don't know if I had an impression of him before,
No one does.
but he was on King's Chaos episode whatever.
Wow, very specific. Very
I
good.
forget what number it was, and we were talking
Very
about
based.
our Emily, and we were talking about album covers.
We were talking about we were talking about I remember this because I was in my apartment. That was like one of the first few days I was in my current dorm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I just wanted to flex that I have the Childish Gambino
Yes.
Redbone. No, it's not Awaken My Love album, but I have like the deluxe version because that was the only one they had on. It's the only one they had on Amazon. I was telling him this story. I wanted just the album. I didn't really want the 3D
Yeah.
aspect. I just wanted the album.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get it, and I had to pay $50 for it. But I was very happy when I got it. It's
Aw.
just like now it's just sitting there. It needs to get cleaned. All my vinyls need to get cleaned.
Yeah. No, and I think my vinyl record player doesn't work anymore, which
Ah.
is really sad because I
That's-
just bought an Elliott Smith record and I don't know.
Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, that was probably one of my favorite episodes. It was episode 22. Never judge an album by its cover, and we were just
Oh, yeah.
talking about albums covers overall, like good ones, bad ones, what we like in them, and whatnot. Admittedly, probably not my favorite thumbnail that I've ever done for one.
You've had better.
Yeah, but that was when I did video on the show,
Yeah.
and we had
Oh,
and I had a
yes.
green screen, and I made my green screen. I cropped the footage of me, and I made me an album cover, and I put a little record sticking out of it.
That's actually
It
pretty
was
cool.
it was
Pretty
so
cool.
cool. I'm like, I'm proud of that one. What was the album? What did I call the album?
I don't know.
I don't think. No, I didn't even key out the green screen. I literally just turned the green screen red, and it just says the title says Kyng-Pin of Spades up at the top, and then down the side curtain call.
That's not that bad though.
Oh,
That's pretty catchy.
Yeah, I love that one. So that was my first impression of Mike, and I really want to go back and watch that episode to see how the dynamic has changed because
Probably
you've
not
been
that
on a
much.
couple of episodes since then.
I'm less FCC safe, I could say. Like back then, I was very nervous, very like,
Right.
and now I've just become very relaxed because, well, yes, I need the microphone closer to my face, but overall, I think you grow the more you're on air.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Just naturally.
I will say, I'll say Kenny's first impression of me was, oh, that's just the GIF guy.
Yeah.
My first impression of Kenny was also King's Chaos. Episode 8, we did how we fought back against 2020. And I'm like,
I didn't. I just let it
Yeah.
let it hit me.
no, we filmed the episode. I'm like, okay, he's okay. Not the best guest I've had. And then I, like, oh,
really
hey,
call it out,
more-
Kenny.
No, because just like first impression, it was just weird. I'm like, okay,
Gosh.
he's cool. I think this was before he became Morning Buzz too. So like this was
Probably.
at the tail end of the fall 2020 semester.
I don't know, man.
I forget which one was,
Man.
but I'm like, okay,
Okay.
it's not. I'm not getting the energy. And I don't know. I think that's just because he didn't know me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mhm.
I
And
mean,
then we started, because once we started working together on Buzz and stuff, like much different.
there's a click.
Yeah, it clicked. And then I've seen him on Graveyard Shift. The one episode of Boss Level we did with him before last semester ended. It just overall 24 hours of Kyle. Like there's something more there. Like
Can't wait for 55 hours of Kyle.
yes. And then Jake,
I can't know if we're actually doing
Ayo.
this or not.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
55.
And then Jake, I met freshman year
Yes.
because I'm like, all right, college. I write songs. I want to start a band. We're gonna do this. So the first like week
Every
or so,
college kid's dream.
yes.
Yeah.
First week or so, I'm like, open mic, that's the place. And then I ran into Jake
Yes.
and somebody else.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember this
I-
person's name.
I forget their name. Yeah. But I think she's the one who said, like, they were passing around like a sign-in sheet or
Yeah.
something. Like, give us your email so we can send you updates and whatnot. And she wrote, like, hey, anyone want to start a band? Here's my contact. So I guess me and Jake both.
Yeah, we
did
were
it.
both like, hey, let's go.
Yeah. And then
Um,
for so long, like a couple of weeks after that, I'm like, hey, we should get together and do this and like practice or like come up with a plan or whatnot. And all the time, it just never fell through.
Yeah.
Like it was like, oh, we got this. Nope, sorry, doing this, whatnot, yada, yada, yada. And so eventually we just all fell out. And then I didn't talk to Jake since like October of my freshman year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was a while. I did that a lot freshman year where I just kind of meet people and then like
Well, you can't click with everyone. That's the thing.
yeah, but I couldn't click with anyone at that point.
Freshman year was harder for me.
Oh yeah, no, it was real tough freshman year. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm very childish as usual.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still waking up. All right.
we all are.
You've been
No.
awake longer. You too.
I've been awake for 5 hours.
I believe he's tired. You, I believe, have been up for 48 hours.
5.
I'm just a little groggy.
Wait, wouldn't
I
that
just
make
need
me
coffee.
tired too?
No, because when you are up for almost 24 hours, you get very manic and you are able to like have a bunch of energy, but then like midway through toward the end of your show, you're like, I need to sleep.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
Girls like
Gosh, maybe. I
Like-
should just
like emo.
I want you to keep that comment in mind because me and Emily were in the green room last night working on tunes and
Yeah.
I was falling asleep. So I want her opinion on that. I
Like
want a third
emo.
person opinion.
My name is Kyle Pepitone.
I don't sound like that.
Yes, I do.
So
I
I
look
forget.
like Linguini.
I forget when I met Jake again. If it was during quarantine or wasn't
Yeah,
until we got
I
back
think
on
we both
campus.
popped up on
The Zoom call.
where was it? Yeah, the Zoom calls. I
guess.
forget what team it was. It must have been Morning Buzz.
The
Were we on the
Buzz.
Morning Buzz like before this?
When did you start Buzz?
I started Buzz. I've been doing Buzz. I started with actually Ryan and Amanda.
Yeah,
That's
I did
actually
too.
really funny.
I started. Ryan actually asked me, spring quarantine. So like during quarantine, it's like Kyle, you want to be on the Buzz as a
Mhm.
newscaster? I'm like, okay, sure.
That's so
Oh,
weird.
were we ever on at the same time? Because I was the newscaster.
Oh, what day?
Oh god.
I believe I started off with Mondays.
I actually have no idea,
Yeah.
to be honest.
It might have been a situation where we were both Monday and we just wound up switching.
Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, that's right. We did it bi-weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably exactly what happened.
And then I didn't do the summer that year, summer 2020, because I'm just like, I got too much going on.
Did I do that?
Or did I do summer 20? No. Time
I
is confusing.
totally forget, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that whole, especially within that quarantine period on
Yeah,
Zoom, it's
definitely.
like it's all so amorphous and like I don't remember any of it. So yeah, I definitely remember seeing you on the Zoom calls though and being
Yeah.
like, oh, that's him. He's back. Recurring
Oh, great. He's
characters.
back.
Yeah, it was
Smiles back. Goldfish.
No, it was funny because I also met Mike freshman year as well.
Yeah.
And I actually had a pretty good impression of you freshman year because I was so happy because, like I said, freshman year it didn't go super well.
Yeah.
And I had trouble kind of making any friends. But there was this one period where me and a couple, my best friend Jada, who came with me here to high school,
Yeah.
and we ended up getting some food with a group of people, and Mike was in that group of people.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, this is cool. And I was, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for not embarrassing me on air. And there's more context of the story.
Yeah.
Kyle, you'll hear about it later.
and it went downhill from there.
Oh yeah, of course
then
it always does.
But that was really fun.
Yeah.
And you said you like BoJack Horseman, which is like it's like a Christmas flag. It's both red and green.
Yeah. It's a green flag for those who've watched it, but it's a red
Yeah.
flag for those who like know that it's super
You
depressing.
know what it's about. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I still like it. I just haven't watched it in forever.
No, me neither. After it
I'm-
ended, I'm kind of just like, okay, cool.
Well,
I'm done with it.
I'm choosing not to because
It can get kind of wallowy.
it just like it wallows in its own self-pity for a while.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Anyway, let's see. So
I was gonna run through people who aren't here just because like I've
okay.
had a whole bunch of interaction.
Can I do you guys real quick?
Sure.
Oh, have you? I'm sorry. Yeah,
I
you
haven't
didn't do-
gone yet. I've just been commenting.
Sorry,
I've been
forgot.
doing commentary. Kyle.
Sorry.
Kyle.
Okay, go.
I wanted to peek the audio.
I think you did.
I know I did. But when I first met Jake, it was with that food and that group of people. And
Yes.
it's like, this is a cool guy.
Oh.
And then obviously things went downhill. But I knew you weren't the biggest fan of me, but I also still thought you were cool. I was like, this dude's cool. If I didn't, if I didn't goof up, it was a small goof up, folks. We're not
it
talking
wasn't
about,
a big deal.
it was
wasn't-
at the end of like we're friends now.
Yeah.
So like it's fine.
No, it was definitely nothing that like I couldn't like, okay, showed up at the picnic. Oh, he's here. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't like anything where I was like, "Arr," really.
Yeah, no, it was just simple mistakes. But I still thought he was cool. And then when I showed up at the picnic and I saw you, because I'm doing like pre WMSC and then post WMSC.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
I forgot
So-
about the picnic.
Yeah, that's when I first met you officially.
Yeah.
So I count it, but I still
Mhm.
count King's Chaos. So I'll get to you in a minute. I was like, I said oh no twice when I was at the picnic. I said oh no when I saw Sabrina was there, and I said oh no when Jake was there. The reason why I said oh no when Sabrina was there, and I can happily expose
Oh,
myself on air,
yes.
was because for a time I had a crush on Sabrina freshman year, and then I got over it. But the worst part is that we always were somewhere in the same
Uh-huh.
vicinity where we would walk
Right.
past each other all the time, or we would see each other and I would say hi.
Yeah.
Because you try to save face. Obviously it didn't work. But then I took my year off from living here and I came back and I saw her in the SMT and I was just like, oh no.
Oh.
And please don't be engineering.
No.
And then obviously she wasn't, but we moved past it. It's great.
Yeah.
Like I tried to be an adult about it. I think I have been. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's funny now.
It's
just
not that
funny.
hard to move past stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It like,
In the moment you're like, oh no.
yeah, like it's
Yeah.
in the moment it seems insurmountable, but like it's just like, okay, it's a little awkward at first, but just keep going. And
I'd like to
it'll-
describe my
you'll get
first
over it.
impressions of Sour as like Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah,
That's the best way to describe my first impressions.
They're sour, then they're sweet.
It's true though.
Fair enough.
With you, Kyle,
Hi.
I saw that you wanted to do a show, and I was like, sure, why not? Because I needed to do something. Because I just joined the station through Annabella's podcasting class, Professor Poland's podcasting class,
Yes.
and I was like, let me like be the go-to guest guy. I can do that. So I did that. Applied for SMT, got an SMT, met you at the picnic for the first
Hi.
time. 1st
Mhm.
off, thought you were a lot taller.
Sorry to disappoint.
over Zoom. I was very disappointed that you had to look up at me, but I was also very happy because I like being a little tall.
General Grievous, you're shorter than I expected.
I was waiting for a Star Wars reference.
I'm sorry.
I actually don't remember that quote at all.
It's when they first meet, and
Yeah,
they
it's like one of the opening scenes in Revenge of the Sith.
yeah, but
Huh.
also what a little fun fact is that they never met in the Clone Wars series.
They didn't.
They like worked around that, and I was like, that's impressive. I respect that.
It also in the Clone Wars series, Grievous said hello there first.
Hello.
That
there.
is true. That is true.
I want to do a whole episode on Star Wars.
Okay.
Maybe
We'll
during
we'll save
55
it.
so we can extend it.
Yeah, we'll save that because there's a bunch of other like things I like about the Clone Wars that I'm just now realizing. But when I met you at the picnic, I was like, this guy seems pretty cool. And then I'm like, this guy likes heavy metal. Got that right away.
What was it? Me showing up in a Slipknot shirt that gave it away?
I didn't know you were wearing a Slipknot shirt. I forgot what you were wearing. I just remembered.
It's kind of hard to see what I'm wearing when I'm laying face down in the dirt.
I was
Oh, yeah.
getting to that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That did happen.
Spoiler warning.
And then we took the picture and we did art. And then someone said, let's do a goofy one. Oh, wait, that's Kaya.
Yeah, no. You
Oh
probably
my
did say
gosh,
that.
let's do a goofy one. Oh my god. So we do the goofy one, and Kyle's interpretation of the doing the goofy one is in the picture, is laying down on the ground, face like planking position. And it's just like everyone's just worried. I just like I looked at him and I'm like,
Oh yeah, I think everyone.
I looked at you and I was like, this guy doesn't have self-confidence. This is gonna be great for me. Because you know I have very little as well.
Oh yes.
it
Hey,
worked
we're
that-
all most
a
of us are
foil.
meeting in most of us are meeting in person for the first time
Oh,
ever.
yeah.
Kyle.
No, just for a little context for anyone listening for some reason.
I don't blame you.
Yeah,
Shout out
the
Kenny.
picnic was kind of the first time a lot of the SMT met in person. We had
Yeah.
known each other for a while just on Zoom, but
Right.
a lot of us hadn't like met each other beforehand, and if we did, it was like, you know, relatively minimal, as you've heard from
And
like the
so-
stories of like us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we didn't even meet some people because not all the SMT
Yeah,
got
no,
there.
not
Jared
everyone.
wasn't there.
Jared wasn't there. We didn't meet him until or
Jared
at least
wasn't-
I didn't
Yeah,
until
I didn't meet him till
until the college, the fair,
The
the
organization
club
fair,
fair,
yeah.
yeah, the org fair.
Yeah, that's when I met Jared too.
Same.
Yeah, no, really sick.
Great guy. So yeah,
It's kind of funny because like I feel like the thing is that first impressions are always deceiving, but I feel like in the case of like I don't know, maybe I just have a galaxy brain, but I feel like in my cases of most of the SMT, like everyone pretty much checks out.
yeah.
Like I don't know,
That's
maybe
fair.
I think it's like I don't know. I
Do you
think
wanna
creative
expand
people.
about this thought, because it's just like it's
Oh wait, no,
like I'm kind of confused.
no, I think pretty much like
You have a galaxy brain for first impressions.
yeah, like I just think that people are like obviously like I don't know everything about people, but like I get their general vibe,
Mhm.
and like I feel like everything basically fits that.
That's
Like I
true.
never
That's
like
fair.
misjudge.
That is very true.
Yeah,
How accurate was your impression of me lying face down in the dirt?
yeah,
Pretty
like that
accurate.
was like yep, nope.
I looked at you. I was like, all right, I know what he's gonna be like. And then when we actually started like doing other things, I was like, that's exactly what he's like. Like it was just like it
Fast
wasn't-
forward, Kyle's now laying on the floor in the
Yeah.
other studio.
yeah.
At that time,
Fast forward,
Consistent,
I walk
checks
into the
out.
office. Kyle is sleeping under the table. Fast forward.
yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that anymore, just based on the
Kyle
table
is throwing
situation.
his phone across the room
just based on the
and head.
Kyle banging his head against the table.
Yeah,
No,
no, this is all very consistent
This is
behavior.
all consistent. I'm not. Listen, Kyle. I'm not surprised a lot of
neutral.
the time by you. Like genuinely, it takes a lot to surprise me because, like Jake, when you get that vibe for someone and they say something and you're just like, that makes sense.
Yes.
Like nothing is out of pocket a lot of the time, except with Daji.
Oh
Um,
yeah, Dashi always yeah.
Hello, hello.
Everything Dashi says. Is
I
out of
am
pocket.
Groot.
I'm going to be honest. A lot of the people I met at that SMT picnic, I forgot about until I met them again.
Bum 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 bum.
In,
Wow, really?
Like just because like I don't do well meeting people and remembering names and faces.
Uh-huh.
Like it takes a couple of times
Mhm.
Yeah.
of running into them to be like, Okay, you are now formulated
Oh,
in my head.
You're. I recognize a pattern. You know, matter.
Yeah.
Um,
Usually it's clothes before the face, and that's not good.
oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good with names or faces. Like someone kept saying someone's name to me yesterday, and I was like, "Who is that?"
I think I'm good with faces.
Faces, I'm great
I
with.
recognize faces pretty
Instantly.
easy.
Pick up on faces almost instantly, and then I just
Mm.
kind of have to build a little bit of a rapport with them, and then I will remember their name and their
Yeah.
face. And then, of course, as time goes on, you forget things and yada yada yada. But like, literally, this person is saying this person's name. Do you know this guy? Huh? Do you know him? Do you know this person? And then they kept saying their name. I'm like,
No.
I'm just like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stop saying their name. There's a billion Kevins on the planet. You got to be more specific. Why?
Do you guys ever have people that just seemingly just appeared in your life and you have no idea how you met them? Like you cannot.
You.
yeah.
You just placed the first interaction you had with me. I'm talking about people where like you physically cannot remember the first time you've met them.
I think that's the
No.
thing for me. No,
Really?
Yeah,
I-
I'm sure you're
I
really good
I
about
feel like normally, because I remember that was like a big thing for me. I was kind of wondering because like I didn't know many people freshman year, and I was like, how do you like make friends? How do you do that? And like,
What is?
I don't
friend?
think anyone
I'm
knows.
sorry. That was too.
I don't think anyone knows.
No, no one
like,
Step
does.
one: casually approach child.
whoa, Kyle,
No,
Kyle.
It's the skeleton
Kyle.
meme. It's the skeleton meme.
Kyle.
You can't dump that now. No, you can't. It's too late. It's past 7 seconds, my guy.
No.
I
Now
feel
you
like
have to do-
dumping it's an admission of guilt.
Yeah.
No, you've never seen the meme where it's the skeleton?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I'm just like messing with you because
Sorry,
it's
no,
fun.
that was cruel. I
that
shouldn't
was
have said
that was too easy. That was literally
Ah.
too easy.
Wait, what was I? What was I talking about?
You have no one
I'm
here to
so
stand up for you.
sorry. Okay. Wait, where was I? What
You
was I
were
saying?
you were at the like how do you make
Oh, how do you make
freshman?
friends? Yeah, no, because I was thinking, and I think the conclusion I've come to is like I think it really just kind of needs some like to be a part of some sort of organization, like formal.
Yeah.
Like that's the only like really like if we're talking about rational ways, because otherwise it's a completely unconscious
Mhm.
process. I
Yeah.
think.
I mean, off the top of my head, I'm sure maybe if I thought about it a little more, I could place it. But like,
I don't think you can though.
Okay. Sal and Kelly, I have no idea.
Oh, they just started
Where I-
showing up at the office.
Yeah, I just met them
Yeah.
and started hanging out. Like I physically cannot remember how or where I met them.
I have
This
a
is so
weird
messed up.
memory with Sal and Kelly, but I can't share it on there.
That also happened with one of my friends because I'll let you go in a second, Mike. I'm sorry.
No, I can't share it on air.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part. I was in a smaller group in high school of like early college students. So we did college classes in conjunction with high school classes. And there were only like 40 of us.
Nerd.
And then in like my junior year, I'm like, I now know who all of these people are. I've spent 2 years with them already,
Mhm.
but now I talk to them now. And I'm like, I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
I don't talk to many of them anymore, but I talk to still like one or two. And I'm still like, how are we friends?
Mm.
Followed up usually by, why are we friends?
Common
Yeah.
interests, shared beliefs.
Yeah.
Usually one of the two.
Just proximity more than
I
anything
guess.
else.
Proximity too.
And
I
like,
mean,
just like ease of access.
yeah.
Is that a weird way?
Yeah.
What was
so,
your
so wait,
first
you're
impression
calling
of your
you're
parents?
calling Kyle easy?
Oh, I mean,
First impression of my parents.
I'm just being
well,
stupid.
yeah. What's your first impression of your parents?
I don't know,
So-
man. Like I was born and then I grew up with them. I don't have a first impression really. It's just
You ever
impression
just
over
have
time.
those people that suddenly appear in your life? Yeah, my parents.
Yeah, no.
just there
so I
one
was
day.
Yeah,
that one
me to my
day.
parents.
I was
Like,
in
it's
this
just-
guy's house. He's my dad.
Oh,
Can you
no.
believe that? That's crazy, dude.
Like, I don't have an answer to the question because
No, there was not supposed to be an answer. I was just trying to be stupid.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we need the Seinfeld theme song. Anyway,
All right, yeah.
but yeah, I don't really have an answer to that. But going off of your point earlier, when I first got here, I was like, all right, I have 2 friends from home, and then I instantly had a group of friends. It was great. And then now, like people, there are 3 people who have called me this, so I believe it. I'm apparently the mayor of the SCM.
Yeah, no, I've gotten that impression that you seem to know a lot of people around like here.
I don't know how. I just started talking to people. I give off somewhat good vibes, I guess, and then they just like they say hi to me, and I like it because it's nice.
It is nice to walk
Yeah.
around the SEM. I don't know everyone, but I know enough people that normally, if I'm hanging around the SEM,
I don't
like there's a pretty good amount of people who just say hi.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
spend enough time here to know people.
That's fair.
Most of my classes are in a different
I
building,
spend too
so-
much time here. Like it's very much I spend a lot of time here.
Mhm.
But no, I mean like you kind of just be nice to people and then
Yeah.
they like have the enough common courtesy to wave hi, which is cool. I don't really see how I'm the mayor. I just find people interesting, so I'll talk to them for like
Mhm.
15 minutes because it's like, how's your life going?
Yeah,
Bad? Same here.
dang.
Let's go on with our day.
That's crazy, homie.
Bro, that's crazy.
All right,
Keep
see
it
you
up,
later.
King. Well, no, because usually it's the poor timing of it. Like I'll
Right.
be
Mhm.
like literally yesterday we had a guest come in to record something, and I'm talking to him, but then I go and talk to two other people I don't see very often, and then I come back to him and he's like, "Wow, you're like the mayor or something." I'm like, "Not really," but then of course when I was over talking to the one person, she was like, "Yeah, you're like the mayor," and I'm like, "What?"
What?
And then Tara George, the lovely woman that she is, also said, "You are quoted so many. You're the most quoted student in the SCM," and I'm just like, "Thank you, Tara."
That's
You have
beautiful.
given me the confidence to be your annoying person.
I never know how to act in a situation like that. Like you run into someone.
Yeah.
Like if I'm going somewhere and there's somebody like sitting outside and I run that I know and I run into them, I don't know what to do. I'm like, am I supposed to say hi and keep moving? Am I supposed to start a conversation? Like I never know what the right call is to make.
For me, it's just say hi, and if you feel like talking to them and you have the time, just talk to them.
Yeah,
I feel like it's just a really, I hope this isn't like a backhanded compliment, but I think it's a really head empty thing. Like, you know, like you just kind of can't like,
just do it naturally.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't do that. I overthink a lot.
yeah, no.
If
you
that
just
wasn't
kind of,
blatantly obvious.
have to just
Do it.
disattach yourself from the ego and just exist and be, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
for me, it's just brain go off. Like
Yeah.
I'll have these or my AirPods in, my headphones, and if I see you and I'm like, you know what, I do the Mr. Incredible meme. I got time.
I got time.
I got time.
I got Ryan.
I'll go and I'll talk to you because either like, it's just nice to talk to people because you know you can be a very social person and it's ironic. I'm more of an introvert, so I have a social battery,
Right.
and that thing has expanded as I've worked at the station because
Yeah.
it's gone from I can barely stand a conversation with people to here we are now
Oh,
where I can
yeah.
like go a full day and then when
Yeah.
I get back to my dorm I'm like, ugh.
That's fair.
Sometimes it runs out quicker. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's like an iPhone battery. Some
Yeah.
days it's great, other days it's bad.
Some days you forget to charge it.
That is also true.
Yeah.
That's called sleeping. That's called not sleeping.
Yeah, no. Y'all forget
Everyone
to do
at the
that.
station knows about that.
Oh yeah, no. We're all sleep deprived. at the
Not
station.
me. I'm based and take care of myself still.
Yeah.
Um,
Jake is red pilled. He takes care of himself.
Yes, actually. Oh God, that's not.
Is it blue pilled? No, red pilled, right?
I guess
Which
there's
is
a white pill.
there's a white pill.
Yeah, and that's like the good one.
What matrix
But
stuff
none
are
of the
you
pills.
talking about?
None of the pills are good.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I you're the one who said it.
I know. I said no. So like the meme is the based red pill.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like to say the red pill part because that's a little too.
Sigma.
I mean, that wouldn't be a problem for me. It's a little too.
No,
I don't
like,
know. I don't know. Like if you know what,
Charcuterie.
like I'm not sure if you're familiar with like the what the red pill actually is.
Isn't I saw the Matrix and was not paying attention, isn't it?
Oh no, not the Matrix, but like the meme, like the 4chan people
the
who made all this stuff.
the political
No.
red pill.
Yeah, like the political.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, oh, buddy,
Stop! The levels! The levels!
Yeah, no, that's why I don't like to say. I do love.
There's our short.
I do love the term based, but I don't like to say red pill
That's fair.
because yeah, if you ever look up like I don't know, just look it up like if you want.
I don't
if
need
you're
to. You just
interested.
explained it perfectly.
If you're interested in what it actually like is,
Yeah.
I'm just saying it for the meme.
you'll
I
see
know,
why I don't like it.
you're-
Yeah, no, I
know you're
understand.
not. We've had
I
political
understand.
conversations.
it is also a very funny meme. So
It's very funny.
no, most of the time people don't mean that, but
It's like the I can't say that.
I don't
on
know.
air.
I also use these terms very sincerely, so I don't know. I could
Right.
I see like maybe if I used it, it might come off a little weird, like as sincerely as based.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, based is just so simple too. It's just it's based.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing really wrong with that. Oh, I didn't put it together till now. It's like I don't know where the meme came from. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah. No.
I should have assumed it was 4chan.
Unfortunately, just like hot dogs, memes. You don't want to see how memes are made.
You could say the same thing about. You could say the same thing about Scrapple.
Scrabble,
What?
Y'all never heard of Scrapple?
I've heard of
like the game Scrabble.
Scrabble.
No, Scrapple. It's like
No.
nobody.
What
Bueller? No. Okay.
Is
Scra-
it a
Scrapple.
food?
It's a food. Yes.
Okay.
It's a breakfast food. So
Okay.
Scrapple, you buy it at the grocery store. It's like a block of meat.
Gross.
No, it gets better.
Oh, okay.
It goes great on it's like a South Jersey thing, but it goes great with eggs, cheese, like on a bagel or a Kaiser. And what it is it's the leftover parts of the pig. So,
Gross.
when I say don't look at the ingredients in Scrapple, I mean don't look at the ingredients in Scrapple. It's because now I'll expose it. There's pig heart, pig liver, pig intestines, bunch of stuff that they can't normally produce. They put it in that. Problem is, it tastes really good. Like if you just ignore it, it tastes really
Oh.
good. It's like pork roll.
Okay. That's
yummy.
I could have gone my day without knowing that information.
I honestly,
I love pork roll.
yeah, no, it's really good.
Yeah.
You're like the only North Jerseyan that calls it pork roll.
Oh, I don't. I call it Taylor ham.
Oh, I
Um,
was gonna say.
but I
I gotta
also
say-
I never heard of this argument before I came to Montclair.
Neither have I. Some dude, I was my first day of work, and some dude ran around the rec center and said pork roll or Taylor ham, and I'm like pork roll. And he goes, "Oh, you're from South Jersey. You're a moron." And I was just like, "Okay, there's someone."
Imagine not knowing what pork roll and or Taylor ham even is.
And I kind of just looked at him, and I went back and looked at the pool. Like I was just like, I really don't know what to tell you. I
Okay.
don't know what to tell you, my guy. It's just it is what it is.
yeah.
Like boo hoo. I don't call it the thing you want me to call it. Cry about it.
I'm
What do
not
you-
north pilled.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not North.
I
I'm not
haven't
North
taken the
Pill.
North Jersey pill
I didn't take the North Jersey
because
pill.
I like being alive.
I like.
Um,
No, I took the South Jersey pill.
I take the Central Jersey pill. I don't exist.
You don't exist. Just
I remember it's funny. I remember somebody did like argued for Central Jersey in my fundamentals of speech class. I just remember thinking that all their arguments were terrible. Like, I don't know. I was
Take
about to
it from
turn
somebody-
into a debate class.
Take it from somebody who lives in Central Jersey. There's no Central Jersey. It's just a place with nothing to do.
Yeah.
sounds about right.
Well, that's all of New Jersey.
I would call
sounds-
Yaz and ask her the same thing, but she's in LA right now.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
her and Dodgy are
Yaz
in
and
LA.
Dodgy
They're
for baseball.
for baseball.
That's
I
cool.
have to pick them up tomorrow morning.
Nice.
Aw.
Not so nice.
Okay.
LA.
How
10.
early do you have to wake up?
I have to be at Newark at like 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't care. I chose
Okay.
to do this.
That is fair.
Like I don't really mind either because I'm just gonna go back to. I'm just gonna come here and sleep on the couch because I have film thesis at 10:45.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
We should really just put like a bed in that room.
Honestly, I'm really about to ask Annabella, pretty please, can we get rid of that couch and get a pull-out couch?
That'd be really
futon.
hype.
Ooh.
Here's the thing though.
Oh,
Futons are bad for your back.
Okay.
Take it from someone who slept on a futon before
That's fair.
with already a bad back.
We were talking about first impressions.
yes, indeed.
It's usually what happens here. It's less
Yeah.
chaotic, but like usually we'll,
No.
we'll
Yeah, it
start
trails
somewhere.
off.
I
And
do
we'll
like
go-
that.
Yeah.
I like that. But I did want to throw out like a couple of other people
All right,
because
yeah,
Yes,
sure. We
indeed.
got like what?
I want
15 minutes.
This is Marty's idea, so I wanted to throw out her. My
Oh,
first
oh.
impression of Marty was the weekend wake up,
Mhm.
but
Oh my god.
that was a
Shout out
like-
that show.
I haven't like she always had her camera off.
Oh yes, that's right. Because that was also when I kind of met Madi
Yeah.
around when the whole weekend wake up tea was going on.
And then, so I worked with Monty a long time before I even met her because she was editor for The Buzz as well.
Yeah.
She did the Friday compilations during the summer when there wasn't a Friday show.
Mm-hmm.
And Kenny communicated mostly with her, but like I did too sometimes. And then come fall, I'm just like, I can finally look at you.
Your
That's
face.
a weird way to put it, but yeah, essentially your face. I thought you just looked like Shock Pikachu because that was her profile picture for the
Oh,
longest time.
yeah. That was my first impression of Maddie. My first impression of Maddie was I met her over Discord, like Emol, but the difference is that like she was talking about a taco truck. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then I met her on the morning buzz. It was
Right.
Monday morning buzz. Way too early to be getting up on a Monday.
That's fair.
But I met her. I looked at it and I was like, and I looked at her and I was like, you like horror movies and you dye your hair. I can already take a guess, but you seem cool. Like, because like she had a horror t-shirt on, a flannel and dyed hair.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, all right, I got a vibe off of you.
Yeah.
What about you, Jake? What happened?
Oh gosh. I just remember, the weekend wake up tea that was going on, and like just being in that Discord call with you guys and just trying to work out like what was being said to us. And I don't know, there was a hot moment where I was kind of excited because I was like, dang, like if we are gonna completely relaunch weekend wake up and like we'd be working together on it where like me and this other person would be the host and you two would be producers, like that could be like, it'd be spawned out of a bad situation.
I remember what you're talking about now.
Yeah, but that could be cool, and I was a little excited for that. And I, that's just what I remember from and I'm pretty sure that's the first time me and Madia like actually talked.
Nice.
That's fair. Nate, I met during the holiday banquet back in 2019. Didn't interact with him until afterwards when him, me, Josh, and a couple of other people wound up at the diner at 2 a.m.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy, 2 a.m.
Oh boy, 2 a.m.
That's really cool.
It was cool. And we were talking, me and him were talking about epic rap battles. And then fast forward to September, and he's like, you ever see Jim Henson versus Stan Lee? You know the part where Disney comes in? Do that for your song on the musical. I'm like, full circle.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I remember Nate. I think I remember seeing him around freshman year. But I don't think we ever talked. But I think at the picnic, I just remember like at first I came in and I started talking to Sabrina, and then like I just kind of wandered off and I was like so like awkward and I like didn't know what to do, but Nate just came up to me and started talking, and I don't know. Yeah. Amazing.
I have a feeling.
Impeccable fellow.
I met Nate because I'm gonna go, Kyle, before you forget that I have to go. Sorry.
You mean talk, not physically leave?
No, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Talk. Me talking now.
Okay.
Yeah. God, Kyle.
Did I forget you had to go before?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't care. Relax. It's fine. I'm messing with you. Anyway, I met Nate. There are 3 interactions I've had with Nate before I officially met Nate. I interacted with Nate over the Zoom call. I'm like, hey, let me know if you need anything done. Just get DM me on Discord.
Yeah. Oh, wait, was that the assistant?
That was the Zoom call.
Oh,
that was like the first Zoom call with all the new SMT. And,
God.
And I messaged him and he's like, I'll let you know.
I remember that those first couple months as an assistant SMC member, you're just like, hey, yo, if you need help,
just let
I'm
me
your
know.
guy. Just hit me up. Just let me know what's up.
Yeah. And so I didn't hear anything.
Or,
it was summer.
First few months as assistant SMT. Yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. Bye.
Cough, Kyle.
I know that was the point.
Throwing shade, Kyle.
Peacing out. Hit you back.
But or your director anyway, who dipped.
Oh yes.
I just think of the meme where the guy like does the peace sign and then dissipates.
Yeah, no, that's what Mark did.
Yeah. I saw Mark yesterday.
Yeah, he was really nice, and he did teach me a good deal about WordPress before he left.
There you go.
That's sustained me so far. WordPress is pretty easy to figure out. It's just like the it's just coding that's tough.
Yeah.
But luckily I haven't really had to do coding. I've only been learning coding because like I don't know. I wanted to redesign. Okay, that's off topic.
Yeah. Sorry,
Off
go
topic.
ahead, Mike.
But
Continue.
the second time I met Nate was at the picnic. We were playing cornhole, and that's also where I met Ben. Where Ben just came up behind me, grabbed my
Wait.
shoulders, and,
Oh man, actually,
and he's like, "I just finished cornhole tournament. You and I are gonna win." And I was just like,
Oh, man.
prepare to be disappointed."
after you finish the story, we need to talk about Ben.
Yes.
Because actually it's funny. But earlier I said that all my first impressions of the SNTS checked out. I totally forgot about Ben.
Asterisk Ben.
Yeah,
Asterisk
no.
Ben.
But continue.
But then when I officially met Nate on campus, I was like, "This is a cool guy." And then now here we are, and literally, I'll text him when I'm bored, just random things. Like I'll text him random thoughts I'm having, and he'll just like laugh at them.
Gosh. Yeah.
Or I'll text him something JT or I said that I think is funny, and he'll put it in the quote book.
Wow. Kyle, do you do stuff like that?
What?
Like just text someone like random stuff? I never do that.
No,
never
I would have to be
happens.
really close with the person.
It never
But
happens.
even like the first thing that comes to mind is just like, oh, I'm on Instagram. Oh, this person would like that. Send.
Oh
stuff
yeah.
like
Yeah, that's cool. That's
Although I will just go on and at random points just send like something weird in random things. Just yesterday, I drew a picture of SpongeBob, but like with the Giga Chad filter on. So I gave him the chin. And then so to complete the joke, I badly drew a picture of Patrick and I just sent in random things. I said the Virgin Star, sent the picture of Patrick versus the Chad Sponge.
Oh, we can say virgin on air.
Can we?
Oh.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Oops.
a Jesus word.
Yeah. So
Jesus.
Jake, we have a few
Yes.
minutes. You want to talk about Ben?
Oh my gosh,
Ben.
Ben. I hated Ben's guts. I hated him with a passion. I remember it because
You
my
just hear
first
Ben kicks in the door.
because like I remember it
He would be like,
because
"You
I
hate me?"
met him when he would sit in on the weekend, not the weekend wake. Yeah, no, the weekend wake up meetings.
He would?
Yeah, no.
I don't remember
At that point they were still on Zoom. And like I was not dorming yet, but Leslie and Caitlin were like here,
that. Right.
and they'd be in like the office. So I think that was like
Oh,
a
yes.
bit-
Now I remember.
I think that was a bit of like the resentment that like at first it was like when we had those meetings, it was kind of nice because like we were all in our houses in the same situation
Yeah.
and like just kind of talking. But then it kind of like they're here now and I'm like still at home. And then Ben was also there. And you know how Ben is.
No, I don't. Describe it for the
Yeah.
audience.
Who's
All
Ben?
these meetings were useless. Any like
Sounds about right.
information coming in, and Ben would just make these just jokes that were just to me at the time. I think Ben's pretty funny now, but at the time I just found everything he said insufferable.
That's fair.
I just wanted to punch him.
And
And like
you do
Ben
your
watches this.
no, I remember, huh?
Have you applied next year yet?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're fine.
Oh yeah. Oh,
No, he's done. I'm done. We can talk about this. You can. Or you can too.
I'm
Yeah,
graduating.
you graduated. We can cut our losses. We have
Yeah,
nothing to
no,
lose.
it's whatever.
Ben is one of those people where like I can now recognize I've been in a similar like I've interacted with him before, but until like X amount of time, he's never existed in my life,
Yeah.
like in memory.
Mhm.
Before the musical, no idea who Ben was.
Dude, I remember just being in a weekend wake up meeting and just fuming because Ben was there, and I remember just like just straight face entire time, just furious. And then like the second they were like, okay, it's over, I just clicked right out of it. I was so spiteful.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And I remember at the picnic, I was having such a good time.
And then
I was
Ben
like,
showed
these
up.
people are also nice. I like everyone. And then Ben showed up and I was like, "Ugh." I was like, it's that guy.
Oh,
no. I was so angry.
I'm just imagining the Steve Carell meme where it's like, no,
No, that's
No,
exactly
God,
what was
please,
happening
no,
internally. I remember
no.
playing cornhole, everything's cool. Nate's there, Mike's there, everyone's cool, and then Ben shows up, and I'm like,
Literally
"Ugh."
grabs my shoulders and shakes them, and I'm just like, this is not gonna go well.
Yeah.
I
Did Ben
distinctly remember.
I don't remember like a distinct interaction with Ben from that picnic. I remember the only thing about Ben I remember. I'm going to give highlights of the picnic. Ben and Nate called each other to break up.
Yeah,
I remember that during the dare. I forget who called who.
Yeah,
Kenny ate pizza without his hands.
which was impressive.
Oh man, I remember seeing that and being like mildly disturbed by it. I was
impressed.
made very
But at the same
uncomfortable by
time,
Kenny doing that.
impressed.
I was
No,
very
I was very
Palm
uncomfortable.
sickened but curious.
Yeah. Actually, that describes it pretty well.
I remember during the egg hunt, I forget which team, but somebody's just like, we cannot find one of our eggs.
Oh yeah.
I think it was Ben's team.
Was Ben?
I think it was because I remember that Ben just being like, guys, I can't find my egg. Like he pulled his little like, I'm really sorry.
Jake, it was me
boys."
and you. We were orange team, right?
Yeah, I think it was the three of us, right?
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause
Orange team
I was-
reunion.
we were driving to go get ice cream at Kate when Caitlin was working Friday, and I have the wristband in my car, and I was gonna mention
Oh
something.
my
to you,
gosh.
I was gonna, like, check it out.
Whoa. I need to find that wristband.
I still have it at home, I think.
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
it's at
deserve
home
it, But I
somewhere.
have it.
I brought it back up, and then I worked for a day, and I'm like, this still feels uncomfortable. So I left it in my car with my Witcher thing.
Oh wow.
That was really fun.
That was
That
fun.
was fun. And for just to give some conclusion to the Ben story, it was around the picnic where I was like, all right, he's not so bad.
No.
He's kind of funny sometimes. And then like when I got here, I was like, okay, Ben's pretty
Ben's
cool.
cool, yeah.
Ben's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like you. I distinctly remember when Ben grabbed my shoulders, like, I'm not gonna like this guy. And then I got to campus, I'm like, wow, okay, he's fun to be around.
Yeah.
I think in memory. So like yeah, it's fuzzy before that. But first memory is Ben literally grabbed me. It's like, okay, come on, we're writing songs for the musical. And then we just did 2 in a day.
Yeah, that sounds like Ben.
Yeah.
It's just Ben's distinct personality. We're not trash talking him. It's
No,
just him.
I was.
I know you were
Beforehand, yeah.
and like I'm just saying how I felt. I was like, yeah, I didn't like it at the time. Now I do, but like it's just
That'll happen. You have to get to know a person.
he's like a
sometimes.
fine wine, and by fine I mean like a $10 wine. You gotta let it breathe a little bit.
Yeah. Gotta aerate him.
Yeah.
I don't think there's no one like I distinctly hated first time meeting them. Just the worst was probably like Kenny. I'm like, okay, we just don't
Was there
click that
anyone
well.
I really hated when I met them.
There are a few people that aren't at the station that I've like met, and I'm like, I do not like you.
No.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone, station or not, where I'm like, I met them for the first time. I'm like, I cannot stand your presence where that, and it's changed. Like I
Obviously you have to tolerate it, but like I've
Yeah.
met people here, and I'm just like, I'll still say hi to them, but I
Right.
won't interact with them. Like
Mhm.
you'll see who I don't like and who I like just by the look at my face.
right.
Mm.
I'll just go like, hey, look at her. Like, it's just it's very simple. Like if I don't want to
Is
interact.
this
with
your
you.
way of telling me you don't like me?
Kyle? I'm smiling.
I'm kidding. I'm
Kyle,
kidding.
I'm smiling. Why? Why is it when your girlfriend's here you have confidence, but when she's not, you don't?
I don't think that's true.
I think it is. Anyway,
Also, I don't know if we've ever said that on air.
oh yeah, Emol and Kyle are dating, folks.
Hey yo. King's Chaos
Play a sound
reveal
effect.
For
2022.
people who didn't know, like Kaya.
Oh yeah.
What, she didn't know?
So we went. Me and Emily hung out spring break, and we went to Monster Mania Con. Me and Emily went to Monster Mania Con to meet Spencer Charnas of Ice Nine Kills.
I saw that.
And so Emily posted a couple of slides from that, and the caption was like, meeting my boyfriend's boyfriend, because I'm obsessed with Ice Nine Kills,
That's
probably to an
Aw,
unhealthy
yeah.
degree. And Kaya commented, wait, what? I had no idea.
Yeah.
To which Jared responded with, honey. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yes, no, that
And
did
then,
happen.
and then I also responded to Kaya's comment. I'm like, which part didn't you know about? Me and Emol or me and Spencer?
That was good. That's a good comment. Yeah, I'm surprised. Because she would usually know about that, but then again, she's not really here that often a lot of the time because she's.
It's only been like a month. To
Yeah,
the
but
day.
like, here's the thing, buddy. We've known since January. Congrats on your 1 month
Yeah.
anniversary, but like we've
Look, I'm kind of
Yeah.
stupid, okay?
like gonna be honest, one of my favorite.
Hey, speak of the devil.
Hey yo.
We were just talking about how Kyle
Just
didn't
in time
know.
for the end.
Hi.
Hey, that would make a good song.
Oh, I like your
didn't know.
earring.
Kyle
Thank
didn't
you.
know.
What? Who?
I think we've just officially announced we're dating on air.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it's canon.
I-
on the
Hey, Jody.
It's canon.
MSCU.
Canon and
Shout out,
King's
Jody.
Chaos lore.
Anyway, folks, you're listening to 9.3 WNC Upper Montclair. This is King's Chaos.
It's pretty chaotic.
Thank you.
Haha.
Sorry, Emol.
Why?
Just
All
missed the
right.
cup.
Yeah.
You just missed the
Sorry.
cup.
All right, Emel's here.
Hi.
Fun's over. Time to go.
No, I mean we can
Soiled it.
go. We
Soiled
can
it.
go a little longer if you want.
Soiled it.
We don't have anything else.
Well,
Soiled it.
Emel's here, so I don't want.
She's
so-
healed or
Oh,
here?
That's okay.
Heal.
I already
had
have to deal with her on the web. I don't want to deal with her on the show too.
God.
Like, too much emo.
No, it's not
Too
enough.
much emo, they said.
All right, I'm gonna give you one person that I want to know your first impression of. Ben.
My first
Oh,
impression
yes.
of Ben.
Yes.
That is what I asked. Yes.
I'm thinking, I don't know. I thought he was cool guy. The first time that I really remember him though is like there
You
was
can be
some sort
honest.
of award thing in May, and I took a photo of him, not realizing who he was because he kind of looks like
Little
the
Feet.
artist 2
Oh,
Feet.
2 feet.
You say Lil Feet?
Sorry,
Little
I'm thinking JoJo.
No, and I could show you guys the picture, but it was Ben. He had like short hair and he looked just like 2 Feet.
I think he had short hair, no beard at the time.
Yeah, that was it. And he looked just like him. And I was really shook. And that's my first memory of Ben is he looks like 2 Feet.
Benjamin.
And yeah, that's all I got. It's not a particularly exciting story. Did you
Well,
guys...
I met him at the picnic, and just my mind is like, no, you didn't.
Oh,
I don't remember. I do not remember Ben until the musical.
There's a couple
Oh.
of people I don't remember being at the picnic that were at the picnic.
Like Yaz and Daji. met them
Daji, I
there.
don't remember.
Did not
being-
remember.
I remember
That's
Yaz
valid.
being there, but not Daji.
I don't
I
remember
mean-
Daji, Yaz, or Leslie.
when you
Oh, yeah, I
when you
remember
meet a whole
Leslie
group
being there.
of new people, it is like
It's hard to keep
weird.
track.
That's
But here's the thing. Like, I felt really awkward. I'm like, I don't know any of you. Like, yeah, we've been on Zoom
Like
for
you-
like a
mhm.
couple months or whatever, but in person, I'm put like if you looked into my head, you would try to see like puzzle pieces connecting of them. Who is
yeah.
who? What position are they?
I just imagine the Zach Galifianakis meme
What's that?
where he's
Oh.
like playing poker in the movie, and he's just like, and it's just like pure confusion, but he's like doing math.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that was me yesterday. When you showed me that triangle thing and I had to figure out the angle
Oh
of the
yeah.
angle.
Oh, speaking of which, I do want to do one thing before we go. Mike said the more tired I get, the more manic I get.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Please explain, because as somebody who is the delusional
Do you
one.
not remember the musical, Kyle?
You really should.
No.
I remember the
Um,
musical because I showed up and I looked at you and I was like, "You didn't sleep, and you didn't sleep."
It
I said that to
was-
you and Nate, and you both looked at me like I was insane.
Hey,
I
I
don't
had a 15-minute
know.
nap on the floor.
That doesn't count.
I
You
remember
told me
being
that.
legitimately scared by Kyle during the musical. It wasn't even the
It's-
20 minutes. Is it
20
like 20
degrees
degrees colder in here? It
Is
wasn't even
20
that.
minutes later in
It
here.
was like, I don't know.
You when you fell asleep.
When
Yeah.
you,
What
when you,
what time am I
when
talking
you-
about?
when you-
would
Yes.
know 'cause
when
it's
you-
happened multiple times. Yes,
Alright.
let's watch Mamma Mia. Dips mentally.
Oh man, Mamma Mia was
I'm
great.
sorry. I just have issues.
Issues.
It's okay.
It's been a
Sarah.
while since that one's come
Oh,
up.
hi, Mom.
Is Jody listening?
I think she's been listening.
Hey, Jody.
She only knows that
Uh-oh.
the meeting's over because I'm back on air.
Fine. I want to give a first impression of Jody because I actually don't remember what it was.
Ruh-roh.
It was during 24 Hours of Kyle. It was hour 9 or 10, I believe. I think it was hour 10 because you were there. You were on the beginning of the episode, left because your mom was coming
My mom
in.
came around 12:30. I thought
No,
that could be no.
no.
Continue.
It was
Sorry, I
during
can't
an
do math.
episode. It was during an extra episode of King's Chaos.
Could have been 11:30, 10:30.
I'm thinking 10:30 because
10:30.
you never showed. You were never available for 9 because you had class, so it had to be after that. So I'm thinking like hour 10 or 11.
I came back around 10:30 because I got out early.
Yeah.
It was my final,
Okay.
or yeah. Anyway,
So
that
hour
happened.
10 or 11. Anyway, Emily's mom came to campus
Mhm.
that day,
Yeah.
and
A perfect day.
Emily has been gassing up the radio station up until that point. And so she brought Jody in, and I physically do not remember. I'm pretty sure my eyes were half closed because I don't have a visual to go with his memory.
Mhm.
And it's just Jody coming in saying hi. I'm like, hi. And that was my brain on autopilot.
Hi.
I remember her just being really concerned. Like I told her before, I'm like, yeah, I have a friend, Kyle. He's gonna be on for 24 hours.
And
the
then
whole time
fast
she's like,
forward-
should I bring him anything? he
you
gonna
did.
be
You did
okay?
offer. I think you did offer to bring me stuff. that day.
Yeah.
And then I did not meet Jody again for 3 months.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh no.
My mom said, yeah, felt so bad. I wanted to bring him food.
That's
Thank
a
you,
good.
Jody.
I don't think
Much
any food
appreciated.
would have helped him at that point.
No.
I don't think
even the energy
anything-
drinks weren't helping.
I don't think any doctor, any priest, I don't know. I don't think anything could have done it.
I want to say a highlight of 24. I want to do that. Maybe that's what I'll do for one of the hours of 55. Just like go through the highlights.
Honestly,
like,
yeah, we could just do that.
One of the
Highlight
highlights
reel.
was we all took we had a can of cutie pie G Fuel
Oh yes.
in the office.
Mhm.
And at the end, I'm just like, well, I'm never gonna touch this besides tonight. Everybody grab a cup.
And surprisingly,
I remember
there
it
were
being
cups.
mid, right? It was like
It wasn't great. It was
No.
cherry flavored.
I think normally I like cherry
Cherry
flavored stuff, but
Yeah.
I remember liking it more than everyone else. But
Yeah.
also not thinking it was
You
great.
know, hey, we were all just awake for 4-ish plus hours. Let's have an energy drink.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough. It was fine.
Are we going over now?
I guess we can wrap up if you want.
No, I'm good with either. Just gotta let me know, bro.
Sure.
I didn't actually get to finish, which is unfortunate.
finish what?
The project because
Oh.
it was due at 10.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But my professor gave me a lot of insight, and
That's
I have
good.
a lot to change for when I
Really?
post it on my. Yeah, it was really impressive. Like it's a short. It was only
Right.
like
4
3
minutes
minutes,
long.
and he's
Yeah.
like, you could get rid of all these things and make it a minute and a half.
Mm.
And I just kind of stared at him. I'm like, you're right.
My acting talents are just not appreciated.
No,
Nope.
it's just one of those things where it's really hard to edit your own work.
Yes, I know.
And I've always been known in my household for putting too much detail into things, and that doesn't make it bad, but we call it fluff.
Yeah. You were
And
talking
then
about this last week.
Yeah, I brought it up, and then my professor actually started using that word specifically in class, which I really appreciate. So I
thing
have a lot of
I've-
work I can do.
Yeah.
on
The
it.
thing I've learned but never practice is never upload your first edit.
Mhm.
But the problem is, by the time I'm done with the first edit, I don't ever want to look at the project
That's
again.
the thing. I totally understand that. Like I could spend I just got attacked by the mic.
The microphone.
The microphone, not
mic.
the mic. But like when I made
I
like
have a funny
vlogs and
story now.
stuff, I would like, because I'm interested in going into like making music videos and stuff, I like definitely pay attention to the music in terms of like when I make like a vlog or something
Yeah.
like that. Like I try to make like a really cute intro. But
Music
then
is something I still struggle with in terms of editing.
what is
Like music, like matching it
Oh.
up, choosing the right one, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, but sometimes that does take me a long time, and I'm like, I want to pick the right song for it. And then so it takes me a while to even start the project. So by the time I finish it, the first draft, it's months later. It's like, oh, here's when I went on vacation a year ago. And then it's like, I just want to get it out now.
Yeah, that's my thing.
But one thing that was really big about this project that I just did is I just needed someone to look at it that wasn't at the shoot.
Right.
I think that's a really important thing,
That's fair.
just to see like what did he find most impactful. He was in love with the elevator shot that we did. So this is a project for my film 1 class. It's a silent short, and Kyle was in it. Thanks, Kyle. And there was this shot. He played a stalker, and then our friend Sal DiMaggio of WMSC fame.
Who I've recently said I have no idea how I first met him. He just kind of appeared in my life.
Oh yeah. Just,
He played the protagonist, and we have this lovely shot from one elevator over the shoulder of Kyle to see Sal in the other elevator, and it took absolutely 5 ever because we
Oh,
had to
really?
make sure. I was
It took
stressed. I felt like it took forever.
It took a lot quicker than I thought.
You know what? No, you're right. It took longer to get the shots of just Sal,
Yeah.
because we had we wanted to make sure that no one else was in the elevator. We had to have Kyle hiding in the elevator to press like the open and close button to make sure everything ran smoothly.
And most of the
Okay.
elevator is glass. There's not much place to hide.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But there was this really nice shot from one elevator looking into the other elevator, and I'm really impressed that we got that. But
Yeah.
that was one of his favorite shots, which made me happy. He also told me to cut the text message,
Okay.
and we'll talk about that later, I
right.
suppose. But
Yeah.
that's how. Hi, Mom. That's how my meeting went.
That's
so
Oh,
cool.
another thing about the elevators
you guys
is the
soon.
2 elevators in Blanton do not move at the same
They
speed.
don't move in sync. One of them
Is like
if
at
you're
least twice
looking
as fast.
if you're in the cafeteria, the left one moves like at least 2 times faster.
Yeah.
So,
And so we had to do several takes. We're like, okay, Sal, don't hit the button
until
we start moving.
Like we had to figure out the physics
Yeah.
of the 2 elevators to make sure that we would at least sync up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I like that we weren't in perfect sync.
No, that was good.
That
But
worked out
even still,
more.
we started moving.
Yeah.
Sal hit the button. He still beat us to the floor. We were going to.
So note that if
Copy.
you're in Blanton, I will go to the right elevator if I am in a hurry.
Haha.
Or, you know,
This
just
is
the
Hey
stairs.
there, Montclair.
Hey there,
With
Montclair,
your top
this just-
tips.
Okay. I don't
Um,
want to go too over. I don't know. I don't think we have anything scheduled, but still,
Yes.
I don't want to step on toes. Mike, you said you had a
Ow, my
story.
toe.
Yeah.
Ow.
So,
Sorry, I have
Kyle,
clown feet.
how could you do that?
I have clown feet.
oh no.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Emol, get an outro ready.
anyway, so real fast. So me and Lara went to a diner yesterday, and Lara had breathing strips on her nose because she
Right.
has bad allergies. Well, A, she looked like an anime character that like likes to fight. B, the reason why this relates to the story is because when Emol said she got hit by Mike, we're checking out from the diner, like I'm paying the bill.
Right.
And the guy goes, "What did he like hit you?" And I was just like, "No, it's just a breathing strip."
Why would he say
What?
that?
Why would you ask that?
He was joking. He was joking. 'Cause-
What?
But it was such an odd way to joke about it. I'm not gonna say the diner because I actually like the diner, but I was just like,
That's weird.
my guy, you just freaked her out.
Oh,
And you freaked me out. And it was just like, what? And I to clarify, folks, she was wearing a breathing strip. I did not hit her. That
Okay.
hit
I
it-
did not hit Ty.
I did not.
I
Oh,
did
hi, Mike.
not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
hi.
But hitting women
That's
is wrong.
so weird.
Yes,
That
indeed.
is so.
But
Okay.
it was so weird, and it's not really funny
That's
as it is.
uncomfy.
It's just like
It's just an awkward interaction.
That's just insane. Why would you say that?
he's just like awkwardly chuckling, like he knew it was awkward too. And I'm like, all right, we're in
Thanks,
agreement.
Like he was
Oh.
glad to
Guess
torture
I'll just
someone. I
awkwardly
kind of
laugh
like.
about
I don't
it.
know. I kind of respect that.
Anyway, outro time, Emol.
Why?